everyone, welcome to Inside Gaming Extended Coverage. My name is Patrick, I'm the senior producer on Inside Gaming, and here we are looking at some exclusive footage of the new contracts mode in Hitman Absolution. This was originally shown to us behind closed doors at Gamescom, and now we are able to show it to you with some explanation because it's a pretty cool new concept for replayability in Hitman.
Whoa, you're freaking out, dude.
No, man.
Privately, this was explained to us that the inspiration for this mode came from YouTube clips where people were playing older Hitman games and kind of showing new ways to engage in the single-player storyline in a different way. So they would try and do a speed run, but then they do a speed run by assassinating certain specific NPCs in certain ways, and kind of post the video as something of a, humble brag on YouTube. So what Square Enix decided to do with this is to turn that into a new mode in Hitman, but instead of giving you a boring, map creation kind of, list of things, you actually get to play through the level, and then whatever you do in that level is what becomes the contract that you're creating. So it's kind of like a game of horse, where you kind of set the parameters of what you want other people to do by doing it yourself first.
You know what I mean? A thorough search.
Ah, come on. Is it really necessary?
So as you can see above any NPC that the player is focusing on with his camera, there is a mark over their head that says mark with Y. And so at any time, you can mark any NPC in the entire level as a mark for target. Now, you can turn this on and off. You can mark somebody as a target and then unmark them if you decide you don't want to do it. But once you mark them as a target, you have to assassinate them yourself in order for them to become a mark in the contract that you're creating. Okay, so right there you see that the player has marked this police officer NPC as the target. You can see the target above his head. And there it is. So now the target has been eliminated, and you see up on the top right that there's checklists for the Agent 47 suit and the folding knife. So now, since that was the way that the player assassinated that target, those are the parameters that are put on that assassination target for other players. Now, you don't necessarily have to do those parameters in order to succeed in the contract. However, it's in order to get the max score possible, the most money on your contract, you have to hit the same parameters as the person who created the contract initially.
Pine trees. I guess we know now why.
Gotta love those bead physics.
In position on the 6th floor. Over.
Hey, anyone seen a combination for this safe? What's going on?
Come on. I heard something.
Sounded weird. I'll go see.
Okay, now the player has marked his second target, and right there, as you can see, he did it in the Agent 47 suit with the pistol. Now, you can mark up to 3 targets per contract. You don't have to use all 3 of those targets, but in this, we've seen 2 out of the 3. And the parameters specifically to that kill were the suit and the weapon. Now, the way that you do that kill, how you distract the character, how you get them in a position to assassinate them, that's completely up to you. And that's kind of where the one-upsmanship will come in this mode. Where you find different methods to do the same job, but maybe more efficiently or in a cooler way. But we'll see that later in the video.
That's something you don't see every day.
Just every other week.
course you can come in, man. Anyone can come in. We don't believe in private property. But you gotta have a man. You gotta have some warranty here on business, okay?
Hey, listen, Chiefs, this ain't a bust. The guy we're looking for is extremely dangerous.
We're all dangerous, man. We're all naked under our clothes, and our animal hurts me with the same blood.
And if we don't nail this guy, all that animal blood of yours and your friends is gonna be spilled all over the place. Now let me in!
Show me the warrant.
Turned that on.
Look, who cares, man? I love this tune. Hey, you on,
What?
you know,
Oh, yeah, why the hell not, right? They'll call if they need us.
So what Agent 47 just did here in the disco is that there are at least one, sometimes multiple exits in each level for the contracts. And once the creator of the contract takes that exit, that's the end of the contract. It basically, so as you can see, that he has created and assassinated 2 out of 3 possible targets, and now that he's walking to the exit, he has ended the contract and essentially created the contract for use by other people. Those 4 police officers were guarding the exit, so he had to create a distraction to get them away from the exit so he could finish the contract. As you can see right here at the very end of it, the conditions are now stacked to what this contract is. So only kill targets. You only kill the assigned targets as part of the contract. Do not miss any shots. Do not be spotted, because while the creator was playing it, he was not spotted. No disguise changes, because the creator did not change disguises in the game. And kill targets in order. As you can see, hide all bodies is not marked, because the original creator did not do that. So therefore, that is not an element involved in getting the max return on completing this contract by another person. So let's check out somebody else playing through the contract that was just created by that player. So as you can see immediately from the very start, Agent 47 is in a police disguise. Now these disguises and costumes get unlocked by you purchasing them with the money that you've earned through contracts. You can purchase as many as you want, and you can start every contract in any costume that you have. The trick is since the creator of this contract was using the Agent 47 suit the whole time and never changed disguises, this player has already lost one element in that checklist. But in terms of playing the game, he might be able to complete the contract in a faster manner because he doesn't have to sneak around as much since he's disguised and can walk mostly freely through the police.
You little farmer boys are way up shit's creek. You know that, don't you?
So he's approaching the first target right now, as you can see marked in red.
You think something like this would just go unnoticed?
All right? Yes.
And right here, so you can see that he did not get the Agent 47 suit. He failed on that, but he did use the folding knife. Now, as you can see up in the top left there, he got additional money for taking the first target down. But as soon as you take down the first target, whether there's 2 or 3 targets, you can see there's a bonus money counter that is continuously going downwards. So the faster that you complete these, the more return you'll get in the end. So obviously this is going to very much create a lot of competition in the community between people who, believe that they can do a more efficient job of the contract than the person who created it.
combinations in a safe?
Okay, now here we see the same situation that the contract creator was faced with that one police officer who seems to be fairly interested in that safe. But this player is going to do something a little different. They're going to try and not only eliminate that target, but distract the other 4 police officers guarding the exit as well. So Agent 47 picked up that notebook, which has the combination to the safe. So he's able to open this safe. And there are remote explosives in it.
Currently 47 degrees
Hey, what the hell is that playing?
Get
Go
this,
find out.
65. Later
On it, boss.
humidity levels will begin to rise. And when
Hello? Anyone here?
computers should be
So the radio has brought the target NPC back into the room. So Agent 47 could easily right now trigger the explosives and kill him. But he still has to deal with the other 4 police officers who are guarding the exit. So let's see how he deals with that.
Holy shit. What have we here? Hey, guys, get a load of this. Sarge is gonna have a field day with this. I don't know about you, but I smell a fishing boat in my future.
Jeez.
So now it looks like Agent 47 has the ability to eliminate all of the police officers in one fell swoop, but he's got to open the door to watch it, because that's pretty badass. And now the exit is clear, the target is eliminated, and there are 4 more dead cops than originally planned. All right, so as you can see, the final score, which is added to your offshore account, which is your total money earned, we see the bonus conditions. The person did not only kill the targets because he killed those additional 4 police at the end with the explosive, but he did not change disguises. He stuck with the police disguise, but since he was wearing a different costume than the creator originally was wearing, he lost that element of the payout. So let's check the final payout. Correct weapons used, 1 out of 2. Correct disguises used, 0 out of 2. Conditions achieved, 4 out of 5. Conditions failed penalties, minus, a little over 10K, and then his time bonus. So you can see there's lots of elements that have to do with your final score, and then your final score, since it's in a denominational, way, you're using that to not only create your own new contracts, but to give yourself options for creating new contracts, buying new costumes, new weapons. So you can see how this would obviously explode in the community and maybe give a lot of competitive nature for replayability in this game. You can see the like button down at the bottom, and then moving forward you can see the leaderboards. There's friends, the national leaderboards, filtering them by country, or global leaderboards. You can see how your friends did on the same contracts that you've played. You can see how well you're doing in relation to everyone else in the world or just your region. It's a pretty impressive feat. All right, guys, that's it for IG's look at Contracts Mode in Hitman Absolution. Keep checking back to IG for more extended coverage about Hitman and any other games that you're interested in. See you next time.